the Dust Bowl and its impact on farmers. All right, let's drop into survival mode real quick. It's the 1930s. You wake up and your first instinct is to check your phone. Except, oops, that doesn't exist yet. Instead, your window is covered in blackout dust, your mouth tastes like sand, and your lungs? Yeah, they're struggling. The whole world looks like you just stepped into a Fallout game. Except instead of fighting raiders, you're just fighting the air. And guess what? You live here.
Wait, hold on. So this is like Mad Max, but with farmers? Oh my god, Pedro Pascal is not here to save us, is he?
Nope. No Pedro Pascal, no Chris Pratt, not even a random old man offering cryptic advice. Just you, your dying crops, and the sky actively trying to evict you. The Dust Bowl, man. One of the worst environmental disasters in American history. Imagine Mother Nature looking at the Midwest and saying, "Nah, y'all had a good run, but I'm taking this back."
Okay, but why? Why did the Earth just rage quit on these people?
Because humans did what humans always do, overdo it. Farmers pushed the land too hard. No breaks, no soil conservation, just plant, harvest, repeat. It's like trying to survive on nothing but energy drinks and hot Cheetos. You think you're invincible, but one day your stomach is gonna give out.
Rude? That's a lifestyle choice. But okay, so you're saying the Midwest forgot to rotate their crops, and then Mother Nature uppercut them?
Exactly. And then, no rain. For 7 years. The land dried up, the soil turned to dust, and when the wind came, it took everything with it.
Mother Nature was like, oh, you thought that was bad? Hold my dust storm. And then whoosh, black blizzards. Imagine a hurricane, but instead of rain, it's all dirt. Skies go black. Noon looks like midnight, and people were just living in this.
This is so cursed. Imagine trying to make a peanut butter sandwich and your bread just crumbles apart because it's full of dust. Or worse, you bite into it and it crunches.
And forget drinking water, wells dried up. Farmers watched their cattle drop dead because they literally couldn't breathe. And people, they had to get out. Pack up everything they could and head west. Because, the flyers said there was work.
Oh no, this is giving worst road trip movie of all time. Like imagine hopping on Route 66, blasting Life is a Highway, feeling hopeful, and then California pulls a, just kidding. You show up, all excited, and the job market's like, oh, yeah, about that.
That's literally what happened. These farmers, people called them Okies, thought California was about to be their respawn point. Instead, it was a scam. Flyers promised jobs, but when thousands of desperate families showed up, farm owners were like, yeah, we meant some jobs. The rest of y'all? Good luck.
What would we do if we woke up in a dust bowl?
No, absolutely not. I would not survive. You'd find me fully collapsed on the side of a dirt road. I'd be crying, covered in dust, just waiting for someone to make a documentary about me. Like, Here Lies Lily. She couldn't even make it out of Kansas.
See, I like to think I could be resourceful. I'd find a way to hustle food, probably trade something for it. Maybe get a job at one of those roadside diners, work for actual food instead of dust sandwiches. But realistically, I'd be miserable.
Okay, strategy time. If I suddenly woke up in the Dust Bowl, first, I'm raiding every abandoned farmhouse for supplies. You know people left stuff behind. Then, I'm finding a group. Because if The Walking Dead taught me anything, it's that going solo is how you die. Strength in numbers. After that, we move west, together.
Justine, that's literally a video game strategy.
Yeah. Well, I'd rather play smart than end up face down in a dust pile. Survival is about knowing the mechanics.
Look, all I'm saying is, if I'm stuck in the Dust Bowl, I better not be hungry. I'll work for food. I'll charm my way into someone's kitchen. But if all I have to eat is dirt pancakes, I'm gonna start rethinking my life choices real fast.
Back to reality and history, repeating itself. Okay, but real talk, how is this still happening today? Farm workers, especially Latino immigrants, are dealing with the exact same conditions. Low pay, bad treatment, no protections. It's like history just glitched and replayed itself.
And this is where FDR comes in. Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Big man Roosevelt took one look at this mess and was like, all right, we gotta fix this. But instead of just handing out money, he was like, nah, let's put people to work. His shrewd New Deal programs had people planting 200 million trees to stop wind erosion. Basically, an early version of "we broke the earth, let's try to fix it."
Okay, but why does this sound like early climate change policy? Where is that energy now?
Right? We could use some of that in 2024. Instead, we're out here acting shocked when Canadian wildfire smoke turns the sky orange and people are just like, huh, that's weird.
And people doubted FDR back then too. Some folks thought government help meant weakness. But guess what? If he didn't step in, millions would have lost everything.
And we're still having that debate. Extreme weather keeps getting worse, people keep getting displaced, and the same argument comes up. Should the government step in? Or should people just figure it out themselves?
Exactly. The Dust Bowl wasn't just about dirt storms. It was about who gets help and who gets left behind.